Well, good morning. Welcome to the channel. It is really early. It's like 2:15 a.m. We are heading to Oregon, about 3 hours away. Normally, who knows right now? We're going to go try to see if we can get us a glimpse of the eclipse. Hopefully it won't take all day to get there and back because I do have to work tonight. So let's start on this journey. Alright, so made it down here to Oregon. It only took about 4 hours instead of the normal 3. There was traffic, but not as much as I was expecting. It's like every rest stop along the way was just packed with people. All the restaurants around this area where I'm at, I'm down in Woodward, Oregon, in the parking lot of an outlet mall. They're charging 20 bucks per person to park here, but all the restaurants around are just packed. Went over to Jack in the Box, got something real easy. Took a half hour to get it. So I think we're about 2.5 hours away from the actual eclipse. These are the glasses they give you. And unless you're looking at the sun, you might as well be using the force than trying to see, because you can't see nothing. If you look at the sun, it looks like a little orange ball. So I don't know if I'll be able to get any pictures. I think I'll get some pictures when it's a total eclipse. But right now, we're just going to go ahead and eat breakfast, and I'll get back. Alright, so the parking lot's getting all filled up, getting crowded. We're about 20 minutes from the start. So this mall is making a ton of money on this one, because there's probably a couple thousand cars at $20 per person. That's a lot. People have brought their dogs, as you can hear. This lovely golden retriever was just barking. So, it's funny, my son's friend, who's in the National Guard, they actually got called up on Thursday because of the amount of people flocking to Oregon. They're expecting 5 to 25 million extra people coming to Oregon. If you've seen on the news or online or something, take a look at Madras, Oregon. It is a madhouse over there. People are parked and camping out in everybody's farm fields. The farmers are making a ton of money having people camp there. It's like $1,500 for a little plot. People coming from Canada. If you wanted to rent a car in Seattle to come down here, it's $2,500 to rent a car from Seattle Airport to here for 4 days. It's just, everybody's just gouging to get all the money they can out of this 2 minutes of darkness. The last time I was involved with an eclipse was back in the 8th grade, back in '78, and then they didn't have all these fancy glasses. We had to actually view it by cutting a little hole in a cardboard box, putting the box over our head, and putting the sun over our shoulder, and then it would project onto the box, and we could watch the moon cross the sun. And we've come a long ways now. We can actually watch it instead of looking like we're watching it on a TV or something. Alright, so it has started just slightly at the very top. Nothing that you'll be able to see on a camera, but you can see these silly glasses. I can't even see the camera. I'm looking at you guys talking to you. So it actually takes about 40 minutes for it to get all the way across. So you take a look, everybody looking all down the road there. Like the parking lot behind me is not that crowded. There's still a lot of empty spots, but the parking lot down there is completely packed. I was actually the first one in here. I parked way down here so I could be able to get out real quick. We've actually gotten pretty lucky with the weather. It's been kind of cloudy the past couple of days, but today we've got a clear sky and sun. But the Pacific Northwest, you could have rain at any time. So luckily we had a good day. Good day across the whole state, so everybody's going to get a pretty good view of this thing. Can you imagine the math involved to predict this, when it's going to happen? They've got down to the minute. It's supposed to be totally dark at 10:18 this morning. But they knew years ago when and where this eclipse was going to be. And then, they know when the next one's going to be. They're talking next one is, 100 years from now or something. The last time it was a total in the whole North America was 1901. The last time it was almost was in the 70s. But yet they knew when this next one was going to be. That is some serious math. Alright, so we're like 15 minutes away from total darkness. There's only a little bitty sliver of the sun left, but look how bright it still is out here. Kind of looks like it's starting to get like dusk a little bit, but it's still pretty bright. I tried to take a picture with the cell phone, and it still looks like a round, bright circle on the picture. Even with a filter on it, it still looks like a big, bright ball. Well, if you look up at it right now, it looks like, as the people beside me said, a fingernail clipping. As you can see now, it's starting to get kind of dark out here.
Yeah.
It's still brighter than you think it would with just such a little bit of the sun showing. I actually see off in the distance, there's actually somebody out there in a hot air balloon. I guess he's wanting to get a bird's eye view. And here comes a fire truck. I don't know what he's doing. I hope he doesn't stop here and block our view. Yep, here he comes, here he comes. No idea where he's going. Alright, we're just a couple minutes away from the total darkness. So you can see it's kind of a weird looking dark. It's like sort of dark, but then you got this light. It's really a weird sensation to be out here like this. Yep, 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. Still dark enough to where it looks dark inside the car. I don't know how well you can see me here, but it's already a madhouse to get out of this parking lot. There's only a little sliver of the sun coming back out, but you know, I think it was worth the 2.5 hour drive and the 3 hours sit here and wait, and I don't know how many hour drive to get home, but it's kind of a once in a lifetime to see a complete eclipse. So, you know, I'm glad I came down. Alright, so it took an hour to get from the mall, which is right over there, to the highway right here, and as you can see, traffic is hardly moving at all. They're estimating 10 to 12 hours for me to get from here 150 miles north. So hopefully not that long, because I have to be at work in 12 hours. So I'm hoping I can get there before I have to be at work. Well, I made it home. It only took about 4.5 hours. It wasn't quite as bad as I was fearing. Once I got up near Portland, the traffic kind of thinned out and I was able to go, 75, 80 miles an hour. So got home. Hopefully I can get this thing out on the street. Can't tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going golfing, and I'm going to bed right now because I got to go to work here in a few hours. So if you like this video, give me a like, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.